Today's video is going to be about 2019 RV living full-time, where we've been, what we've learned, and how much it has cost us. We break down a full detailed cost, everything from our monthly bills to our weekly budget to our repairs and upgrades, so stay tuned. So, my name is Michael.
And my name's Taylor.
We're Mountaintop Adventures. We live full-time in a 27-foot RV. We love the full-time RV life. We love living off-grid. We have a goal to see all 61 national parks. With every national park we do, we give away a national park coffee mug to one of our subscribers, just to say thanks to you guys and to help support our national parks. We've got a repair playlist on our YouTube channel. We've got an adventure playlist on our YouTube channel. And you are watching right now our camper video playlist. So welcome to our channel. Welcome to our community. We hope you enjoy this video, and we hope that you can get something out of it. So let's start this video off with an overview of 2019. So yeah, it's been a crazy year. It's been
a really good year and a lot of money spent with repairs too.
Oh my goodness, it's been nuts. We've been so many places.
Yes, so many awesome hikes.
Yep.
Countless miles.
Countless miles. I think it's pretty important to say that we've been full time for a year and 6 months.
Yes.
So this is just for 2019, but we did have 6 months prior to 2019. So this is just going to be an overview on 2019. But let's talk about some of the places that we've been able to enjoy going to since we started living this lifestyle. Because we couldn't have done this if we still had sticks and bricks back in Tennessee.
Yeah. If
we hadn't quit our jobs, if we hadn't stepped out on faith and started the business that we're doing right now. Yeah. It's been a God thing. We're super blessed.
Amen.
And this has been such a lifestyle change for us, but we couldn't have got to do all these things had we not stepped out on faith and made that jump and got to see all the things that we've seen. What are some of your favorite highlights for 2019?
Ooh, Hawaii.
In Hawaii, obviously we didn't bring the RV, but for those of you that are curious and you want to bring an RV over there, it costs $2,000 for the RV and $2,000 for the vehicle one way. So that'll be another $4,000 on the way back.
And fun tip, they don't have campgrounds in Hawaii.
No campgrounds in Hawaii. But we did get to see Volcano National Park in Hawaii. Yeah. We got to jump off of the cliffs at South Point in Hawaii. Taylor got to mark something off of her bucket list. What was that?
I'm gonna swim with a sea turtle, and that's so something cool. I wanted to do since I could walk.
Yeah.
Sea turtles are my absolute favorite animals. I love turtles in general, but especially sea turtles. And I've always seen pictures, videos of people swimming with them, and I never got to do that till I went to Hawaii. So definitely something that got written off my bucket list.
We try and take a vacation once a year. So we were blessed to get to go to Kona this year in Hawaii. We went to the Big Island, and we were there for 7 days. And we were there for 8 days. That's right. And we're gonna break down that's part of our detailed description and the cost of all of our costs this year as well. So Hawaii was epic. Puerto Rico was really epic. Taylor's dad actually flew us out there to help him work on some ham radio antennas. We got to do some work for him, and he actually brought us out there. So that's not something we did on our dime.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a major blessing to get to do that. Spent time at the beach while we were there. Did some snorkeling while we were there. Puerto Rico was beautiful. Let's say, what about national parks?
Oh, jeez. So we've been to 13 of them.
We've been to 13 new national parks.
New national parks.
But 23 altogether.
Yes.
Okay. So this year we did Canyonlands, Arches. We went to Joshua Tree, Death Valley. What's some more? I'm forgetting so many.
I
Volcano. Lassen Volcano National Park. Hawaii Volcano National Park. I got a list.
Zion.
Yeah, Zion. That's 7.
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon's 8.
Saguaro.
Saguaro's 9. I got a list. Dang it.
Rocky
Rockies.
Mountain.
Yep.
Jinx.
Rockies. Let's see. Zion. Kings Canyon. Just Sequoia. Lassen. Yosemite. Death Valley. There's one more in there, but I can't remember. Which one's your favorite out of all the national parks we've been to so far?
Rockies.
The Rockies? Really?
Yes. Rockies is by far my favorite. I'm more like of a forest mountainy person with like beautiful lakes.
Now, I'm gonna say my favorite, absolutely favorite national park, hands down so far, is gonna be Yosemite. Yosemite National Park was just the bomb for me. And I think mainly because we got to do so much hiking while we were there.
That was cool.
We got to do some hiking in the Rockies, but Yosemite, we hiked to the tallest waterfall in North America, which is Yosemite Falls, and then we got to swim at the very top of the waterfall. So that was epic. So you say Rockies, I say Yosemite. We love national parks. Hope you guys too.
Yeah.
If you have a favorite national park, drop it in the comments section. Let us know what your favorite national park is so we can make a really cool epic video on that. And maybe we've already been there. We can kind of discuss back and forth our favorite things about it. So if you have a favorite national park, drop it in the comments section. We'd love to hear what that is. Okay, so let's move on to a little bit about what we've learned in 2019. And man, the list could go on for miles.
So just chill. You'll get there. When you get there, you'll eventually make it. Stuff happens. It's life.
You know, the most accidents happen when you're in a rush and you're rushed. I like the whole theory of, you know, I've got, you know, nowhere to go and all day to get there. You know, we try and, you know, make our schedule so it's kind of like that, so we don't have to be rushed to get somewhere. I hate rushing. I hate driving in a rush. I hate feeling rushed to leave with the camper. And, you know, and it's dangerous because you got a 8,000-pound, 27-foot camper behind you. You're driving in rush hour. You know, it's just all these different elements mixed into one. It can make it dangerous, and that's when the most accidents happen, actually, is when people are in a rush, or you're going to end up forgetting something. Who knows? But something that we have learned how important it is. Me and Taylor, when we first got married, we went through the Dave Ramsey Financial Peace Program, and we got debt-free. That's the first thing we did, is we got debt-free, and then we put money in our savings account. The Dave Ramsey Financial Peace Program actually recommends that you have 6 months to a year's worth of spending in a savings account. We had almost 6 months. We were getting there. And then, you know, we had to start doing some repairs on the camper, and it just started sucking money out of our savings.
One thing after another.
Oh my goodness, it's been crazy. So, but to reiterate my point, had we not been debt-free, for one, and had a savings, for two, we would have been stuck. Like, this lifestyle is not cheap. It is not, I mean...
Dad, I'm coming home and living in your driveway.
We don't want to do that.
No.
Nancy and Steve would be okay with that, but we don't want to have to do that.
No.
So it's so important. A lot of people see RV lifestyle as freedom, and it is, but when they kind of see it in a point of, it's really cheap, and it's gonna cost next to nothing, and I can just go live in an RV, you know, in the middle of the desert for free, and it's not free. It costs so much money. So with that being said,
but it is cheaper living in an RV than the sticks and bricks.
It is cheaper.
So it's a lot cheaper.
We've saved a lot of money, and we'll explain how we've done that. So with that being said, let's get into our finances for 2019. The money we've spent, the repairs we've made. It's been crazy.
Oh yeah.
So something very important with RV living, obviously, is camping. Your campground, where you're going to stay. So you want to tell them a little bit about our camping situation in 2019?
So 99% of the time, we like to camp off-grid, boondocking, BLM. Number one, because it's free.
Free is good.
So, 2019, we stayed a total of 97 days in a campground, paid campground. Even if that's like boondocking, like in a national park that you still have to pay for. Sometimes with the business that we run, we do have to get a campground. We are required to be at certain places at certain times. So sometimes, like places in California, we have to be in a campground because one, there's no place to boondock, nor places you want to boondock.
Yeah, it's really it's dangerous.
Mm-hmm. So Vegas is another one of those places. Also, like Yosemite, there was not a lot of free area around where we wanted to be. There was a lot of forestry areas, so that's kind of where we ended up staying and paying. Same with Kings Canyon. We wanted to actually be in there because to drive into Kings Canyon or Sequoia, it's a long drive every day. So for us, just paying whatever it was a night was better than paying gas.
It was like $18 a night in Kings Canyon. That's no hookups. That's just dry camping. You're just parked in a parking spot. That's it. No power, no dump.
There is pit toilets.
Sad when you get excited about that.
I don't have to fill up my own pooper.
We've been in an RV a little too long, y'all. So sometimes, like Taylor said, we have, because of our job and because of certain places, we do have to get a campground sometimes. So 97 days out of 2019, we had a paid campground. And I think it's pretty important to note that when we went to Hawaii, that counts too because we had to store the camper.
Yeah.
So we had to pay to store the camper somewhere. So we count that as well as paid camping. When we went to Puerto Rico, thankfully, we got to keep our camper at our friend's house, the Stensvads. You guys are awesome. Tim and Becky, we love you guys. We call them our mountain parents. So they're in the Rockies and they let us keep our camper there, which was really cool.
Yes.
And then that's when we went to Puerto Rico, we went to Hawaii, we flew back to Tennessee twice, and each of those times we had to put the camper in storage. So we count all of those times as, you know, a campground, basically. Those are all part of the 97 days. So we weren't in the campground the whole 97 days, but the camper was there for sure.
So the grand total of what we paid to stay in campgrounds for 2019 was $2,485.
Yep, and that's without having any of these special, packages and stuff that you can buy. There's some really good packages out there you buy and get really good discounts, but it seems like 90% of the time we wanted to stay somewhere, those packages would not have been helpful to us. We couldn't have used them. So, there was really no point for us to get one of those packages. So that's how much we spent for camping. Okay, so with our health insurance, our car insurance, we have a Prime membership on Amazon, our gym membership. What else am I missing here? Cell phone. Yeah. Our cell phone bill. That all comes out to $853 a month, and that's yearly $10,224. Am I saying that right? Yes. So that's $10,224 a year for our monthly reoccurring bills.
Our weekly budget is $500 a week. Times that by 52 weeks is $26,000 a year, and that is for things like groceries, laundry, fun money, gas, things like that. Sometimes we go over it, especially if we're doing a lot of fun things. Like we do plan on going skydiving here really soon. Stay tuned. But normally we can keep it around there.
Yeah, that's 500 usually our weekly budget. Unless we get kind of wild and crazy, which is probably about to happen. Okay, so now that we've talked about all of our expected bills between monthly reoccurring and our weekly budget, let's talk about some unexpected things that happened this year in 2019 that was just really hurt us. I would say one of the most unexpected things was some health issues that happened with Taylor, and I'll let Taylor tell you guys about that.
So, for the past 5 years, I've had a lot of digestive issues, and I finally decided it's probably a good idea to start taking care of it, being that it's getting worse. So we've had some doctor bills, we've had a lot of tests done and ran on me, so that kind of was unexpected, and we paid out of pocket for a lot of that too. So that definitely was not an expected bill we wanted to pay this year. It was about $4,000 just for this year of doctor bills.
Yeah, between doctor bills and the thing you had to get done.
Endoscopy.
Yeah, between the doctor bills and the endoscopy that we had to get, they wanted to check and make sure she didn't have ulcers. So that came out to about $4,000.
No ulcers.
No ulcers. Another unexpected cost, I would say, probably another one of the rougher ones we had was the RV brakes. So if you keep up with some of our videos, when we were in Kings Canyon, we were having issues with the brakes on the RV. I thought I fixed it. I didn't fix it right. And on the way down, the brakes actually went out on the RV. I think it's like an 8,000 feet elevation or something. It's something crazy. And the brakes totally weren't working on the RV. So all the weight was on the truck. We got halfway down the mountain, and there was just smoke coming out from underneath the brakes. It caught the brakes on fire. So that was a pretty bad situation. So when we got to the bottom, we were like, okay, we got to get this fixed. We have to wait till we get to California. We got to California, we found a mechanic shop, and the mechanic shop was like, we don't have the right parts for this. Your axles, it's a 2011 RV, so our axles were made by a company called Alco. Alco got bought out by Dexter. Dexter no longer made the brake drums for the Alco axles. We had to buy all new axles and brakes and a whole new overhaul on our RV brakes, and it cost us $2,400. That was rough. Not to mention the $2,400. We had to stay in a hotel for 2 nights. When we got the camper back, because it was going to take them an extra 3 days, it was Labor Day weekend, so they weren't able to fix it in time.
Had to stay at one of those campgrounds in California.
Yep. So that's $2,400. I'm gonna tell them about the fridge.
Oh, so while we were at this campground, while we were waiting on the brakes to get fixed, our fridge decides, it's 100 degrees outside, I'm not gonna work anymore.
Yep.
Completely stopped working. So we went 3 months without a fridge until we decided we were gonna finally buy one. And that cost $1,400.
$1,400.
Luckily, my wonderful husband here is very handy and installed it himself and saved us a lot of money.
I'll put a link to that video in one of the corners up here. If you ever need to install your fridge, watch the video. It's not crazy hard to do. I say the hardest part is actually getting the fridge in and out, you know, the old one out and the new one in, because they're kind of a hassle to move around in an RV. There's not enough room. Yeah, so fridge, lived out of a cooler for like 3 months for our fridge.
Oh, it was awful. We spent like $100 on ice.
But we spent a lot of money on ice in that stupid cooler. So yeah, that was a bummer. And we could have spent the money and bought a fridge because we had money in our savings, but we were like, no, we have to build our savings back up. Nah.
Well, we were also worried, you know, what if something bigger happens, like worse?
Yeah, exactly.
So we waited till we got a little bit of money saved up first.
So what if like the motor went out on the truck, or you know, something crazy like that happened? So we were like, we didn't want to spend money on the fridge if something else was to happen. So we roughed it for about 3 months and lived out of the cooler as a fridge. And then when we had the money built back up, we went ahead and got the fridge. Shut up. Shortly after the fridge went out, the converter went out, and that was $140. I also repaired that one myself. I'll link another video for you guys. If you ever need to replace your camper converter, make sure and watch that video. That one's pretty super easy, and we also upgraded our converter to a better one that actually charges our batteries faster, which is really handy.
We also forgot to mention that the brakes did go out on the truck too. That was a nice $350 bill.
Yep.
But again, my handy, you fix those, right?
Yeah. Of course I did.
I was like, wait, did you fix I was making sure I was remembering correctly. Okay. And again, my handy, wonderful husband fixed them himself, so it saved us a lot of money.
Yep, so I got a video coming on that one as well. So being that the brakes went out on the RV when we were coming down Kings Canyon, all the weight was on the truck, and that burnt the brakes out on the truck. So not only did we have to get new brakes on the RV, we had to get new brakes on the truck. Wonderful.
Tires.
Tires. Oh my gosh, tires. Yeah, we just put new tires on the truck.
Our tires were very bald.
Yeah, we were running out of tread. We had the Cooper AT3s. We got about a little over 30,000 miles out of them. and it was time for some new tires. So we just bought new tires. We got some Michelins. Can't think of the name off the top of my head, but they're supposed to be rated for like 50,000 miles, and they cost us $1,200.
Shout out to Discount Tires in Casa Grande, because they hooked us up and were so handy, so helpful, and kind to us.
Johnny, I think it's John, the one of the managers there. You're awesome, but that was really cool.
Yes.
We actually had a flat on the RV, and there's a screw that went through the top and then punctured the sidewall, so there's no repairing that, and he gave us a free tire. Like, he put the tire on for free. He's like, hey man, you know, I just want to help you guys out and put a free tire on for you, bro. And he gave us a free tire on the RV, which is really nice. I mean, that's not cheap. Something else we also had to do was the radiator went out on the truck. I had to replace that. That cost $200. I got a video on that one too. I need to edit that.
We also spilled some water on the laptop and didn't realize we spilled water on the laptop till the laptop was soaked for like 2 minutes.
Yep.
So we had to repair the laptop, which is about $500. More than what the laptop's really worth, but to us, all of our YouTube and pictures are on there, so that thing's priceless. So we had to get it fixed. So.
Yeah, if you follow our channel closely, you'll notice about 2 Sundays ago we actually missed a video, and that's because the day before the laptop got fried and we had nothing to edit our videos with. So it cost $500 to get that got repaired. So
luckily they did save all of our pictures and videos.
Yeah, all our footage got saved, thankfully, and they did some upgrades on the laptop that's actually working a lot faster now, which is really nice. Another thing we had to update our solar charge controller on our solar array. We actually ended up going with a Renogy 30 amp MPPT Bluetooth solar charge controller, which is really nice because I can pull my phone out and hit a button and it'll tell me the status of our batteries at any time of the day. So that was super handy, but it cost us about $200 for that. Also, we did about 40,000 miles, so that's a little over $700 in oil changes, because that's about 13 oil changes. So yeah, 13 oil changes is a little over $700. So there's that too.
The grand total comes out to be $11,105 on repairs.
That's just on repairs, upgrades, you know, just unexpected things that we were not expecting. It's one of those things, like I said, people think RV living is cheap, and it's not. It is not cheap.
Stuff happens, you guys, and even if you have a brand new camper, you have a brand new truck, stuff still happens. RVs are not meant to be lived in, you guys. Things break. They're made cheaply, they're made light, they're made to get you from point A to point B to have a nice weekend with your family. So you're gonna have to spend money to repair these things, so be prepared for that.
Yeah, you need to have a stable income if you're going to live in an RV. There's no question to that. So with all that being said, between our monthly budget, between our monthly reoccurring bills, our weekly budget, our unexpected stuff that's happened, we have spent a grand total of $52,533 in 2019 while full-time RV living. That's a lot of money. I mean, that's not... some people are like, that's not a lot of money. But, I mean,
to us,
$52,000 is a lot of money to us. So it cost us $52,000 pretty much to live in our RV in 2019 when it comes to all the repairs and when everything is said and done. Now, it would have been so much more expensive had we been staying in campgrounds all year, or if we even still had a house. We'd be paying, you know, we'd still be paying rent. We'd have electric, water, cable, internet, all that crazy stuff to pay for. So we actually saved a lot of money this year. That'd been like another, you know, $20,000, $30,000 probably. With that being said, that was our 2019 full-time RV living experience. We absolutely love it. In spite of some of the things that went wrong, we wouldn't change it. We learned a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
I learned how to replace brakes, a lot of brakes, like a lot of brakes. And you know, it's a blessing to get to do this and get to see all of the really cool things that we've got to see.
Yeah.
We've been to so many places. I mean, can't even remember it all. I mean, we can't even begin to tell you guys some of the coolest experiences that we've had this year while full-time RV living.
Most people our age could never say that they've done this at this time in their life. Like,
it's
really
been a blessing.
Cool.
It's been a real blessing. You know, I think one of the biggest things that stands out to me with full-time RV living, and if you're in a camper, if you're an RVer, you know that the majority of people that are full-time RVers are older and they're retired, and they're finally getting to relax in life. They've made their living, they've worked hard their whole entire life, and they're finally getting to relax But 90% of those people look at me and tell me, do it while you're young.
Yeah.
Don't be like me. Don't wait till you're in your 60s and 70s to retire and then start doing things because your body won't allow you to do it anymore. So do it while you're young. You're doing what's right. Keep it up. Keep pushing. That's one of the biggest thing that sticks out to me the most. And that's coming from older people that are telling us this. So, you know, no regrets. It's been awesome.
Yeah, for sure. And that being said, too, we've heard a lot of really sad stories about people that planned to do this when they retired and, you know, never got to. They ended up passing away, or they got sick, or, you know, things just didn't work out the way that they wanted to. And, you know, it's really unfortunate and really sad to me, and it breaks my heart, and it just shows me, you know, life really is so short.
Yeah.
And get out there and live your dreams while you can.
Yeah, we feel so blessed. And one thing that we totally understand, guys, is not everybody is going to be able to do this. We have a very, very unique situation where we can work mobile, and we're really trying to take advantage of it.
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of people will get the kind of advantage that we have right now. And, you know, I worked my whole entire life working 9 to 5 and giving my life to the system, basically. And, you know, and then you get what? Saturday and Sunday off? I mean, really? You know, so, you know, we're not always going to have this opportunity that we have right now, and we really want to make the best of it. And I feel like 2019, we've really hammered it. We've done a great job.
Oh, yeah.
God's blessed us, man. This has been such an awesome journey. So 2020 is going to be super epic. We really hope to get to go to the Pacific Northwest and visit all the national parks up there and bring them to you guys on the channel. As you're watching this video, if it's Sunday the 22nd of December, Taylor's parents are actually driving out from Tennessee to come boondock with us for like 3 weeks. Her little sister's going to fly out, and we're all going to get to spend time together in the desert and boondock as a family. That's really cool.
And we made some new friends off of Instagram that we're about to boondog with. They are John and Jay from Big Travel's Tiny Home. Go check them out. But we get to meet them for our first time, which is going to be really exciting. We love meeting fellow RVers, especially younger people. No offense to you older folks out there. Just people our age is nice to meet up with.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's really cool. We're actually currently in Yuma, Arizona for some work right now. We'll be leaving Yuma probably tomorrow night or Monday and heading to Arizona to go meet up with our family. And then our new friends as well. They're actually at the boondock, they're actually at the campground boondocking right now, waiting on us to get there. So you guys are awesome. Thanks for saving us a spot. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. We hope it was helpful to you guys. And, you know, we've always got something new coming up. We haven't got to do a lot of adventures lately because we have just been working so much. We've had a lot of stuff to do. We've had obviously a lot of repairs that's had to be made. So, you know, stay tuned for some really cool adventure videos. Those will be posted on Friday. Our camper videos are posted on Sunday. Our tutorial videos are posted on Wednesday. And our free giveaways are on Monday. And I'm pretty sure this Monday we have a free giveaway video. So make sure you stay tuned on Monday.
So if you haven't already, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll always know when we post a new video.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, mash that like button. It really helps our videos. Drop us some comments if you have any questions on as far as our budget, our finances, or anything else like that. And we always love interacting with you guys in the comments section. Thank you for being a part of our Mountaintop community. As always, God bless. Happy travels. Mountaintop.